Welcome back to RotoMoto. My name is Donnie, and this weekend we have the pleasure of a stacked Paris Supercross to hold us over as we near the midpoint of this long offseason. Let's take a look at the list of riders lining up at the Paris La Défense Arena, as well as how to watch the race live, brought to you by O'Neill. 16 riders will line up for the SX1 category, better known as the 450 class stateside, eyeing to claim the King of Paris title. Defending champion Ken Roczen will return aboard his HEP Suzuki, and he's actually the only former King of Paris lining up this year, after three-time winner Justin Barcia was forced to pull out after his collarbone injury failed to progress as quickly as he would have liked. This event will make the first time we see a Lawrence brother race a full-blown 450 Supercross, and as luck would have it, we're actually getting a 2-for-1 deal, as both Jett and Hunter will line up this weekend to make their 450 Supercross debuts. Cooper Webb will be aboard the newest generation YZ450, marking his first time we've seen him race that bike indoors. The ever-popular Justin Brayton is always a threat in these off-season race one-offs, and Justin Hill will be aboard his WSX Bud Racing Kawasaki race bike. Justin Starling will be aboard an FR25 Honda, and Spaniard Juan Cross will race a Sea Kings Kawasaki. Some notable WSX guys that casual US fans might not be familiar with will include number 6 Thomas Vermette, a multi-time French Supercross champion who sits 12th in the WSX standings. GSM Yamaha's Greg Aranda will be on the number 20 machine. Aranda is a multi-time German and European champion, as well as a one-time French MX title holder. Cedric Subaras has made multiple appearances stateside with multiple 250 top 10s. The 85 will be aboard the same Bud Kawasaki as Justin Hill, as well as two-time French Supercross champion Adrien Escoffier. 2014 MX2 World Champion Jordi Tixier will represent the home country aboard the Honda Nils 911, and the lesser-known racers include 727 Boris Maillard, number 72 Lucas Imbert, and number 589 Kilian Pohl, filling in for the injured Barcia. The SX2 or 250 class is a bit of an interesting format, with 8 riders getting automatic bids as part of the international classification, while 14 other riders are part of what they call the SX Tour classification, and they will have a heat race to determine which 8 riders will join the international in the finale. The automatic bids will go to defending champion Matt Moss on the Bud Racing Kawasaki, Frenchman Tom Vial on his Red Bull KTM, Honda HRC's Joe Shimoda, Americans Cullen Park on an SR Honda, and Jace Owen on a GSM Yamaha. Number 945 is Anthony Bourdon will join Moss on the Bud's Kawasaki, as well as Milwaukee KTM's Enzo Polius, and the number 389 of Koulis Pietri. The Tour class features mostly riders unfamiliar to American audiences, but it does include Joshua Varese entered as a wild card aboard a Stark Varg, marking the first time we see a current pro race a Stark against other current pros in their prime, albeit in the 250 class. Maxime Despres, Brian Sue, Charles Lafrancois, and Thomas Doe are names you may be familiar with, joining Varese in the bid to make it into the main. If you want to watch the race live, you'll need an MXGP TV account. You can sign up by heading over to mxgp-tv.com, hitting the Buy Now button in the top right of the screen, and selecting a plan from there. A weekend pass for the Paris event will run US fans $11.99 to watch live, or it appears you can wait until after the race and snag the Archives Pass for $5.99, which gives you access to all of the VODs of the year, including 2023 and all the seasons before. Let me know in the comments who you think takes home the King of Paris title this weekend, and if you think this off-season race is going to be a good indicator of things to come for the next season, or if these, as always, are just for fun. Thanks as always for watching RotoMoto. My name is Donnie. Keep it pinned to the weekend.